Hey, everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
We're here. We barely made it.
We did. We barely made it, but we're here.
I was having a little trouble with our streaming computer, but we're here now.
Yeah.
Just a couple of little technical difficulties.
It's because it's been so cold. I think everybody just doesn't want to work. Everything just doesn't want to work.
You know what happened is we had 3 shows in a row.
Yeah.
This morning that were completely successful.
Yes.
And I didn't even have to switch them for people.
Yeah.
So, of course, as soon as I sit down, things start going wrong.
Well, it's one of those days. What is it? It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Wednesdays are generally the kind of day where, you can expect things to go wrong.
Yeah.
I have a couple of things to set up with classes. For some reason, my registration is on hold.
Oh, no.
And I know I've paid for all of my stuff.
Yeah.
So they probably found out about my various criminal activities.
Jeff has no various criminal
No.
activities. Not at all, whatsoever.
You can tell by looking at me that I'm clearly a criminal.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly. You know who might be criminals? Cody and David, who are not here today.
They're definitely not here. If they're not criminals, they're definitely fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they couldn't make it.
It's a bummer.
Yeah. I think that they had some important management stuff
News
to take care
stuff
of.
to do. Yeah.
News management, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. But they're so much fun. They always brighten everyone's day.
They do. It's true.
Yeah. But that's okay. We'll let them slide, I guess, this one time.
Yeah. How's your morning been? You've had sort of a busy morning.
It's been really busy. We've got CVHP News, everyone. If you haven't checked it out, it's a kind of a mid-morning news brief.
Yeah, definitely check that out.
At 9 a.m. every day. So I do that show. And then we have the Real Estate Redefined show at 10 a.m. From 10 to about 10:30. So that was really fun. I'm learning a lot, and we've only done 3 episodes. And then the ASU, the Ram Talk was here. They just left. Those guys are a hoot.
Yeah,
if
it
y'all
was really funny.
haven't tuned into that, you need to, because you'll be like just dying hysterically of laughter.
Yeah,
and you can catch that on our Facebook pages too, and the CV crossover Facebook page as well. But it's just been a lot going on, trying to I guess get the day squared away.
Yeah, it feels like it's just been one thing after the other.
It has.
I was going to say, if anybody wants to check out the shows that we do have, they can go to our website. I'm going to pull that up real fast.
Yeah.
Here at ConchoValleyHomepage.com, the first tab in the menu at the top is live/video. If you just click it, it's going to take you to a page that's got that's just all of our video clips.
Yeah.
But if you hover over it, there's a live streaming. Go straight to that, and we're about to get recursive. It's about to be us.
Oh,
hey, look, we're back on the screen
there
again.
We are.
That's us doing this show right now.
Yeah. So not only can you watch us on Facebook, but you can watch us on our website as well.
Yeah. So, a couple of different ways to catch our show.
Yeah. And
I just got a spam call from Apple, everybody.
Oh man, yeah, we've been getting those here on our phone.
Yeah, I don't have any Apple products, so there's really no reason
on
for
his
them to be calling
Android.
me.
He got a phone call from Apple. Yeah, is it? Y'all let us know. Have y'all been getting a bunch of spam calls? Because we have a landline here at this office at the Digital Bureau, and it's like nonstop, and it's all spam calls.
Yeah, I don't know where the algorithm lives that figures out that somebody got a new phone number.
Yeah.
But
it needs to die.
Yeah.
Needs to die.
Well,
yeah.
That's the dark side of coding.
Oh yeah, Jeff tried to explain coding to me, like HTML, and carrot is all I got out of it.
She got it. Yeah.
Carrot, and it's not food. You can't even eat it. So
no, it's like CARAT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I just talk. He's the one who does all the hard stuff. So I don't know. That's it. That's it.
Well, HTML is really not that difficult.
But
once you start getting into actual programming, that turns into a much more difficult thing.
And there are all these kids who know how to do this stuff, like Girls Who Code and like all these little programs, and like the Girl Scouts that we just showed, not too long ago and it just, not your thing, huh? No. No. I'm a
Wow.
paper and a pen type of person. Like I will
Right.
write something down versus like keep notes in my phone
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
no, I'm a
I have trouble keeping
old
notes in
soul.
my phone. I do try to keep notes in my phone, but
Yeah.
what just ends up happening is they just get buried
yeah.
among all the other notifications and whatever.
Yeah.
I spent an hour and a half this weekend emptying out all the subscriptions
Yes.
in my personal email
Oh my goodness.
and
Those are the worst.
just dumping email after email. At one point, like in Gmail, when you select a whole lot of messages
Yeah.
and delete, it will show you the number of messages that it's deleting.
Yeah.
And I looked, I wasn't fast enough to get a screenshot of it. It was deleting 23,000 emails that are just sitting. Those weren't like unread emails, you know.
Yeah.
It's like as you're going through your day, you'll get an email
Yeah.
from, oh, I ordered socks from this one place, and now I get an email once a week from them
Yeah.
talking about the
Yeah.
new, you know, or whatever. And
because you put your email in there, you got subscribed to a whole bunch of other
right,
things.
I put my email in there because I wanted 5% off of
Yeah.
whatever I was getting.
yeah.
And, you know, after more than a decade with the same email address, I was looking through and I was like, man, I don't even remember.
Yeah. What did I do here? Why do I even have this? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of throw my mom under the bus. Sorry,
Oh.
Mom. But she needs to do the same thing. She needs to unsubscribe from all of the
All
emails.
of the things?
Just all of them.
You know-
Because yeah, I'm that person who, you know how there's two types of people, one with the like 1,000 unread emails
Yeah.
and all the notifications, and then the clear one. I'm the clear one. Like I get rid
you
of
keep
it.
an
I just
empty
get rid of
inbox.
it. And but yeah, she's kind of the other type of person. So,
Yeah,
sorry, Mom.
I mean, look, I had up until this weekend
Yeah.
over 1,000 unread emails just sitting there. You know, and
That
it
just
was
gives me like
starting
that
to
just,
get in the way.
Yeah, I can't.
I guess it did me too because
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't-
just a couple of weeks ago I looked in my email and there was a message from my mom asking something important.
And you never read
And it was like 2-3 days old. I was like, oh, why didn't you call me?
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. So, but I can throw my own mom under the bus too because I don't remember if anybody, or I don't know if anybody remembers the old days when moms would do nothing but add toolbars to their web browsers.
Oh,
When, you know, like
yeah.
it
Yeah.
somehow any program that they downloaded came with like an extra little thing that was like, hey, we'll put this toolbar on your Internet Explorer and make sure that you don't get any viruses.
Yeah.
Well, you try to open up the browser and most of it is just toolbars.
Just all.
And they have like 3 inches of actual browsing space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but you know they've learned.
They've
since
learned.
then.
And so have browser manufacturers. They're just like, stop it.
True. Yeah. Just don't.
Yeah. So, is there anything interesting happening?
Let's
In the world?
see. We
let's
can
do
do
some history stuff.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
history stuff. Let's see. So this one is actually a serious one. In 2015, the terrorist
Oh, wow.
attacks in Paris. Wow, that it doesn't seem like that long ago.
It doesn't. No.
It really doesn't.
That
But-
was which terrorist attack in Paris
wow.
are we talking about?
So well,
it's not the Charlie Hebdo
it's
thing,
not.
is it?
It's not letting me click it.
Well, that's
Yeah, it's not letting me click it.
Okay.
So it says it's the deadliest one, and it was at the I don't think I'm saying this right, but Bataclan, BATACLAN Theater and
okay.
Concert Hall, and in all, at least 130 people were killed, and more than 350 people were wounded. So
Man, that is
yeah.
serious.
that's I remember that one. That was not. Wow, it doesn't feel like that long ago though. It really doesn't.
Well, 2015 is, I mean, I know we're 4 years after
Yeah.
that, but
it's
not that long ago.
I know, but I feel like it was just like 1 year ago versus 4.
Right.
You know?
That's one of those things about. Oh, Tony Gonzalez says good morning.
Oh,
Morning,
hello.
Tony.
Good morning.
That's one of those things about getting older.
Yeah.
It's just everything is faster.
Yeah.
Every
It goes so
just
quickly.
every single day is just like, wow, another one.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday when I have to take out the garbage, I'm like, wow,
and
again?
we're here again. I know.
Again? Why am I always doing this?
It's just, I think we're all just so busy.
Yeah.
Things just go by so quick.
Yeah.
Just.
I think of it like when you were a kid and you would take a road trip with the family. It always took forever to get there.
Oh, yeah.
But it always seemed like it was faster coming back.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
You just had seen it.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like that. Every single day is just a little bit more like,
yeah.
But hey, change it up. Maybe it won't be so fast.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, what else?
So, okay, in 2001, the army of the anti-Taliban Northern Alliance captured the capital city of Kabul.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This was, of course, after the attacks on September 11th, and
Right.
the U.S. led that. So that was in 2001. Mount Ruiz in the...
Let me see if I can...
I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, of the Andes, West Central Colombia erupted twice, burying the towns of those towns and killing an estimated 25,000 people. That was in 1985.
Wow.
So
I
no
don't
wonder
remember
we
ever
don't.
hearing that in 1985. I mean, I was pretty young.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance. But I do also remember that, like, 1983 was Mount St. Helens, which was a really big deal for the U.S. during those years when Mount St. Helens erupted. It just blew the entire top of the mountain off and killed a lot of people in Washington.
Man, there's a lot of heavy-hitting stuff today.
Yeah.
You can see the during World War I.
Yeah, we got...
That one in 1916.
We got shafted, I think.
Yeah, a costly 4-month Allied offensive against German positions along the Somme River ended. I mean, so I guess that's kind of good, but still, it's during World War I. And actually, I posted about this today on my reporter page, my Facebook page. Shameless plug. Go type in Sonora Scott, Senora, and like me on Facebook.
Yeah, go do that.
And Jeff Caldwell too. But yeah, the Vietnam Memorial in Washington D.C., affectionately called the Wall, that was dedicated on this day in 1982.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know. I guess I had no idea that it was actually built within my lifetime.
Yeah.
I had always assumed that it was there before I was born.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm old, so...
No, you're not. He's not old.
Come on.
No, but it's... I posted about that. I shared some pictures because I've been on 3 honor flights, 3 missions is what they call it, with the honor flight team out of the Permian Basin. And they're called the Permian Basin honor flight, but they take veterans from all over West Texas. I'm trying to pull up the page right now. But I shared some photos from that because I've been lucky enough to go there 3 times and see it 3 times. And
Is that what you've got?
Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to pull that up. And it's an amazing experience. Words can't really describe it.
Wow, look at that.
It's so emotional. Because a lot of times the veterans, they've never been there before. This is their first time, and especially the Vietnam vets, to see all those names, and a lot of them find their friends on that wall.
Yeah.
And it's just really emotional. So if you've never heard of the honor flight, you can go to my page, you can look them up, you can Google them. It's really, really a great organization, and it's just a really healing time for all these veterans. Because, like I said, many of them have not gone there before. And so people, of course, leave flowers, they leave flags, they leave all kinds of tokens. And
those are fantastic photos, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
Really great.
Yeah, every single moment is a good photo op there because it's something else. This is one of our local Vietnam veterans. It's Terry Lowe. He's actually a lieutenant investigator with the Tongaree County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
And I have another picture with him and one of his friends with the police department when they were in Midland. They both served there too, but they got to go together, and it was really nice. And I got to be there to capture all of that.
Wow.
And then, again, that was that how I had to get to take the first picture I showed. But this is from another mission in another year. This is the man touching the wall. His name is Primitivo Gonzalez. He's from Sonora. and they call him Primo, and he shared so much with me. I got to talk to him a long time.
Wow.
And it was just so inspirational. And I mean, when those guys, they finally get to open up and get to heal and get to deal with some of those emotions that they've been holding, it's, I mean, it really is a life-changing experience.
I'm sure it is. Yeah. Holding on to something like going to war has got to be really, really difficult.
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking about a period of 50 years. Just.
Yeah, and Vietnam was bad.
Yeah, it was a not the best.
Yeah, if they really get to telling you their stories, you're just like, wow.
Right. Well,
wow.
It's sort of like when you read stories about. Obviously, World War II was brutal, right? And we almost always focus on the Atlantic, like the European theater. We don't talk too much about the Pacific theater, but it was awful.
Yeah, and I mean Korea too. The Korean War. Those vets. It's often called the kind of the forgotten war. Because people usually talk about World War II or Vietnam, and but those gentlemen as well.
Yeah.
They. That we go to their memorial. We try to hit every single memorial: the World War II memorial, the Korean War, and then Vietnam. And when we go to theirs, it's the same healing process for them, and the World War II veterans as well when we go to theirs. So it's really a healing process. I really can't put it into words. I have a lot of stories out there, if y'all want to Google them. To just show it's more of a visual thing and emotional, and you feel the heartbreak and then the healing. And it's, if you are looking for a way to help out, go to the Permian Basin Honor Flight page. They always need donations. They need volunteers all across different cities. Again, they're based in Midland, Odessa, but they take veterans from everywhere, really, across the San Angelo area, Concho Valley, Big Country, Abilene, and on and on. So there's a lot of ways that people can get involved and really get connected. Yeah, there we go. Get connected, with our history, and with it being Veterans Day just a few days ago. It's on a lot of people's hearts. So
right. So
this is a perfect opportunity. You
can find it at PermianHonorFlight.org. And there you can be a supporter, and find out all about it. But yeah, it sounds like a really, really pretty great organization.
Oh, yeah. It is phenomenal.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks like we're just about
man,
out of time.
I talked the whole time. Sorry, everybody.
No, that was totally great. And for once, we didn't just talk about what we had or what we were thinking about having for lunch or something like that. So, it's always good to have you on the show. If
it involves like patriotism, Texas, farm and ranch, rodeo, I will talk for hours and hours. So just throw me one of those topics and here we are.
You got it.
Out of time.
Nice. All right, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to see if I can figure out what went wrong with our equipment and maybe eat something.
Yeah. Food is always good.
Yeah.